Hey, fire signs, what the fuck is up? Nice to see you again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Remember to share these videos with your friends and family. I would greatly appreciate it. And follow your girl at grateful_Drake on Instagram. That's also where you can book a personal reading. So let's motherfucking get into your reading. I got about seven decks up here. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the shuffling. And so let me zone out and get these shufflings in. I'm going to pull you a bunch of cards and we'll read. I'll let you know what I see, but these are all, I feel like that's your card. These are all really different decks. So we're going to start off with all of these decks and then we'll go into the tarot to get some more details. So enjoy your reading. I love you and thank you for coming back, and welcome if you're new. Okay. All right, two. Okay, fire signs. Let's get a motherfucking reading. I don't know if you noticed, but two kind of flew out in my lap. Sometimes I'll take two when I'm meaning anyway. But if too many, anyway. Because there was one shuffle I did where three fell out. That was just excessive. So let's. Okay, I want these first. Let's do this. Okay, so the first cards I see here, you got joy and love. Wow, 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 wow. So here are the cards. This is joy, and this is love. Here, beautiful. Okay, they're both joy is number 18. Love is number 8. So we're looking at the symbol of infinity, right? Forever and ever and ever and ever. So let's read joy. Number 18, the great white hope. The mind that sees a thou is more understanding and compassionate than the mind sees an it. So I think you relate better when there's someone attached to it. Is that what that means? Let's read. We are all a part of the whole, and as such are deserving of mutual respect. The buffalo is the Creator's gift, and the mystical white buffalo, the covenant. The buffalo is the Creator's gift, and the mystical white buffalo, the covenant. The great white hope is a bringer of joy remembered. As you hold a white buffalo calf sleeping trustfully in your arms, you overflow with gratitude. You understand the compassion of prayer. You understand that your evolution must not be confined to your own learning, for we each have our own song to share. The tiny butterfly of transformation is upon you, but the luminous halo of faith protects you. You know that death, transition, is your ally and your final teacher. Pray for the betterment of wrongs that you see all around you and embrace that which symbolizes the holy paradise on this earth. Painted white, your face symbolizes the trust you have in the goodness of all that lives. Walk in beauty all the days of your life. Just speaks about the joy that we can find in every area of life, right? Just feels like the bringer of joy remembered. So memories we hold, the calf sleeping trustfully in your arms, which symbolizes to me, like maybe even the pets we have in our life, the things that bring us joy on a day-to-day basis. You understand the compassion of prayer. The other day I was watching something on TV, and there was a mother and her daughter were praying, and it almost brought me to tears. So just those little things we see and experience on a daily basis that give us a deep fulfillment. Even death. It says, you know that death, transition, is your ally and your final teacher. I watched my grandpa die. He died in front of me, and I watched the whole process of him being carried out and what they do with the body and the whole thing. And it was changed my life. Like, I look at death completely different now. Because once you feel the life leave the body, you realize that the body's just like this encasement, this shell. So it really helped me deeply understand that I have a spirit and that we're made of spirit first. Anyway, so I'm going off on a tangent. The card is joy, okay? Let's, your last card is, the next card is love, but it's more reading. So let's save it to the end because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So the next card you guys got is healthy choices, okay? Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. Look at this woman, right? She's doing yoga. These are just the things that we do for ourselves to keep us healthy. Movement is important. You know, moving our body, swimming, yoga, walking, jogging. The air in California, I know not everybody's from California, but I'm just, those of us who are, the shite. It's not just California, actually. There's other states that are going through these wildfires. I know Oregon's got it bad. So just whatever we can do to move. My homegirl, Christina, oh yeah, she might, yeah, fire sign. This girl, can find, if there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? She works out in her house. She has a small space, and she makes that shit happen. She moves her body, So anyway, so we're just doing things to kind of bring in and cultivate and just kind of let our bodies know, hey, I love you in there, Our next card is a year from now. So some of us have some stuff going on. Where perhaps we'll gain some clarity on some stuff. I'm actually going to pull some clarifiers on this. This is juicy. I feel like being nosy. A year from now, what is this about? What is this about? Looks happy. A year from now. But what? A year from now. What's a year from now? 2021. September 2021. Fall 2021. Interesting, give or take, right? Time is fluid. Where we come from doesn't actually have time. Oh, there's one. Queen of Cups reversed. So something that's causing you kind of like this kind of emotional instability, kind of messes with your head a little bit. Last shuffle. Let me pull two more cards as clarifiers for this. A year from now. A year from now. Two more cards, please. A year from now. A year from now. A year from now. A year from now. Okay. Ooh. All right, so we've got a reverse Queen of Cups, which kind of shows feeling emotionally out of whack, either overly emotional or maybe even a little cut off from our emotions, followed by Page of Wands reverse. Page of Wands energy is somebody, it's kind of like the adolescent, it's a young, it's a new kind of phase. It shows something fiery and passionate, exciting, but it's reversed. So maybe you're even in a situation with somebody like the fire sign, a young fire sign kind of energy, but it's kind of creating some kind of inner turmoil. It's followed by the it's followed by the Empress. Okay, the Empress is our wife and our mother. So maybe we're creating something in about a year. Maybe we're working on our families. expanding families, or becoming a wife or a mother. Okay? You might feel like this Page of Wands. Look at this man. Look at him. Gallant. But he comes reverse. So there's some sort of kind of not knowing about what the future holds or something like that. Look how he's looking at this wand in admiration with pride, right? So there's something why he comes reverse. Okay, so this year from now has to do with this. You're going to gain some clarity on this issue in your life, okay? Moving on to the next card, we have number 36, Hole in the Soul. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Finishing up of cycles. I'm going to actually pull the book on this. Hole in the Soul. It's kind of intense. Hole in the Soul. 36. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. Yikes. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced as a perpetual empty feeling. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel more comfortable. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation as you are always mourning your true self. It's kind of like this reverse Queen of Cups, okay? This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. It's deep. Okay, guys. Well, I don't really need to elaborate on that, right? Your next card is creative writing. So maybe, great segue, in a way you can kind of work on this stuff, tap into it. Maybe you've already done some of this work, you know what I'm saying? Is through your writing. Oh, another thing. This Page of Wands, he is about writing. They do talk about how, because look, it's almost like a pen. Right? So there's something creative that would help you through this process. Writing's really key for you. Okay? Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Okay? So writing's important. You guys got the 10th house. The 10th house, which is the house of career. Okay, your destiny or where you're going. Responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. So you guys got the 10th house. So you're probably working on issues concerning your career, concerning you're probably having a little bit of strife at this time about where you're going, right? Let me just look this up a little bit more. 9, 11. Oh, that's funny. It was just 9, 11 too. 9 and 11 houses. It's funny. They put them together. 12. Come on, guys. Why complicated? I'm missing something because they're all over the place. This is weird. The houses. Come on, bruh. I could spend the whole time looking this up. So I'm not going to look this up. This is like, this booklet is not 1st, 7th. Look, I can't help myself. That's weird. I can't find it, guys. All right, but so we're just looking at become a person of power and status. So that we're dealing with issues on looking at the trajectory of our life. Where are we going? Our career, that type of thing. Okay. Let's look at this next card. You guys got Quest of Battle. Look at this. They're in a boat, taking off somewhere at nighttime. So we're looking at things that are difficult. You're on some sort of quest right now that feels maybe a little lonely, maybe a little overwhelming. Might feel like a lot, okay? Let's see. Quest of battle. After the worst is realized, we can begin the rest of our lives. This is not to disrespect the loss, nor to ignore the mourning, but to know that all things have their season, including ourselves. We do not share the same cycle as another being. What is the source of your greatest help in crisis? What is the source of your greatest help? Well, being by the water, right? Being by the water, being outdoors. I know it's been rough in California because of smoke. Okay, and here's your next card, love. Number 8, all you need is love. Rewrite the scary stories to tell yourself. So writing is definitely a theme. Create a new vision of your innate beauty and love what you are. All you need is love. Make your sacred shield from the stars and the phases of the moon and define your intent. Be yourself, a beautiful new dream created by your night flights, and call in your beloved, your soulmate. Your ceremonial feathers are your wings, and your elk horns are your antennae. You know, antennas. Antennae. Is that how you say it? Antennae to the ancestors who you love. Your life is a sacred bundle made up of love and your dreams. You become what you think and dream. If you love all that is, you become the great mystery in all things. If you tell yourself a scary story, the world becomes a chimera, clouded from view. Rewrite what you tell yourself as a powerful new vision for sleep at night. This is what I do every night. It's cool, guys. Visualize while you're falling asleep. With new intentions, tie your sacred thoughts to the headdress of your imagined success. You have love so that you may have roses in winter. You have love so that you may have roses in winter. That's cool. Rewriting your story. Look at this. Very creative as well. The picture's super creative with the paint. All right, y'all. So let's get into. We got a few more minutes for we can go into the tarot and kind of delve into your energy. Okay, kind of see what's going on. Poke around, be a little nosy, a little something. I love you guys, fire signs. My fire signs, you guys are wild. Untamed animals. No shade, no shade. Both my daughters are fire signs, and they're driving me crazy. Fire signs, please. Fire signs, please. Fire signs. Ooh, okay. Oh, exactly. Reverse Emperor. Okay, he's ruled by the sign of Aries. And Mars, you know Mars is retrograde. Oh, fighting ass planet. That's funny. That flies out. Okay, last shuffle for fire signs. 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 Okay, so it just feels like you get two reversals. They're both on the outside, which kind of, and these two reversals are very intense, fiery people when they're reversed. Okay, you get the Emperor and the Queen of Swords reversed. Off with your head. Okay, so it's like this really aggressive, angry, violent can be. Less violent, more just like this person knows better, but like they don't give a fuck and they're gonna cut you down. So either it's you or it's people in your life or it's just kind of general topics, okay? This is just, really impulsive with her words, not kind. She's just a mean ass broad. And so is he. They're both major assholes when they're reversed. The Emperor is also the father and the husband of the deck, so we could be looking at issues with masculinity, misuse of our masculinity. A lot of swords for you guys in this reading. Down the center, we have Knight of Swords, which is, you know, he's upright, so that's cool, but look how he's back to back with this Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost, to me, it's like a transition of energies, learning how to be more grounded. Okay, this is a air sign, this is an earth sign, so we're moving through learning how to be a little bit more grounded and stable, and less like this impulsive, rude ass broad or rude ass guy. Okay, the Emperor is followed by Ace of Swords, which I love. So it's like learning how, really truly learning how to be clear. Learning how to be clear with how we use our power. Learning how to be fair and just. Spirit wanting to see us be more balanced and whole in the way that we lead. And giving us clarity. Having a clear perspective of what's really happening. You may be desiring quick, fast results when in actuality you need to slow down. Okay? That's kind of what I see with this. You may be desiring quick, fast results, but you really just need to slow it down. Let Spirit do its thing. Let the universe, let your path do its thing. Be nice. Be nice, as I would tell my 5-year-old, and my 17-year-old. Be nice. I'll probably actually have to say be nice more to my older one than my younger one. Clarifiers, please, for fire signs. Be nice. Y'all be rude sometimes. Be nice. I'm not perfect either. You know, your girl can be kind of mean sometimes too. Working on it. Uh-oh. Alright, I was trying to not let that drop, but it wanted to drop. So, ooh, yes. Come through the world. So we're looking at, especially for Aries people, especially for, it's really for everybody. This Mars in retrograde is for everybody to work on learning how we treat each other, our aggression, how to tame our aggression, how to find balance with it, to understand the root of it, to harness it, to, so it's for everybody, but I think especially it's super powerful, obviously, if you're an Aries. You're learning, fire signs, how to really come into your own and find a great balance. There's a rebirthing process that's happening for you, in particular with how you communicate with other people, in particular, because of all these swords, the communication suit, okay? And it's all these swords combined with the reverse Emperor, who, when he's reversed, he is abusive with his power, and he's just cutting, and the Queen of Swords. So we're really dealing with issues, fire signs, on how to harness this. Okay, you don't always have to be harsh. You get the World card combined with King of Wands reverse. Now, again, rude ass energy. King of Wands reverse is a fire sign guy. It's very, you guys got a lot of male energy here. A lot of masculinity, a lot of fire, a lot of power here. So there may be an imbalance of, and I have, most likely it's probably mainly women who watch, not necessarily. If you're a man, what it means is this masculine energy for you is very prominent at this time. If you're a woman, what it means is you're a little bit out of whack. No shade. It just means that your masculine tendencies are kind of taking precedence at this time. Okay? King of Wands is fire sign person, and he can be violent. Our King of Wands is action doing, right? So when he's reversed, he's in a shadow. These are people who can actually even be physical and violent. So this quality of you or whoever this is in your life is causing this Nine of Swords, kind of depression and sadness, anxiety, this overwhelming feeling here. Okay, let's pull you one of these. These are my special doorway cards that I learned about. Diana, if you're watching, I don't even know if she's fire sign. She's probably not fire sign. She put me onto these. Fire signs. Ooh, there we go. You guys got patience. Here's your doorway. Here's what it looks like. I'm laughing because I just know so many fire signs, right? And so your keyword is patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So very fitting for you fire signs. I love you guys. That's going to wrap you up for your weekly reading. Thank you for joining me. Please go to my Instagram. Follow me at grateful_Drake. Please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. Please share the videos with your loved ones, family members. I love you guys. Take care. And I'll see you next week. All right.